How badly was this game needed? What you got?
It was a good win. I think we needed this. After that gruesome road trip, we were able to bounce back here at home and get a good win.
Not only OJ, but Dominique played a heck of a game. Dominique Jones.
Oh yeah, he came in and was able to get the paint and make some nice passes and did some good stuff with it. Was able to attack the seams and very aggressively do it. And I think it helped. Definitely helped. His defense was sound too.
All of them important, but how important was this one with Miami coming to town on Thursday?
Um, Very important. I think every game now is important to a certain degree. I think it's like it can bounce you from eighth to fourth within the wages the Western Conference being seeded and stuff now. So it's time for us to start trying to gain some momentum here, and what I'm saying, and do what we need to do to start moving in the right direction.
What's difference tonight on turnovers?
Um, we took care of the ball, and that's it. I think everybody was just playing off each other, throwing each other, and still looking for each other. But we made sure the passes were there instead of just throwing them all over the place.
16,000 points for you. What does that milestone mean?
I can score that ball. It's that simple. But no, it's a great accomplishment. It seems like every game I'm breaking another record, something, it's in the milestone or something. It's cool. I guess the older you get, the older you keep playing, the more games you playing, the more you keep doing a lot of stuff.
Kamen had 8 critical points down the stretch. Talked about his game.
He had some big buckets. We was able to find him in his sweet spots, and he knocked him down. That was it.
Also, Brendan Wright also had some 6 points there down the stretch.
Yeah, he played good. I think he's able to get some good looks, and then he also got some big rebounds as well in the beginning of that fourth quarter.
You kind of led the way on taking out this today.
Yeah.
You got off to a fast start. Was this something you took up on yourself to get this team off to a fast start?
Yeah, I want to come out and be aggressive, but also, I was just seeing and taking advantage of what I got the opportunity to. And I think, it opens up for a lot more for us. I think when I'm being aggressive, it makes us that much better. So I think, because I'm able to do so many things with the ball. I'm able to find open guys and just push the tempo of the game and just spread the floor and do a lot of different things out there.
Year after year, teams go through subtle changes or big changes. What's different?
Who believes you come to playmaking games?
Just a lot, man. I mean, obviously, like I said, I wanted to watch film on those 11 turnovers in 2 games and get better in that area. And, watch a lot of film with actually Sean, obviously with our coach. Then I went back home and watched it. Just you need to take my time and easy fast.
What kind of flow do you get in with Kamen there?
Yeah, those two guys did a really nice job for us. We got hurt in the first half when the bench came in and probably subbed too many guys. We had a bit of a lead and it kind of disappeared. So second half, tightened it up a little bit and they made runs and they were throwing in the threes, but we were able to withstand it. So we're happy to get out of here alive.
Nice to be able to have that 2 man games in one game and came and going down the stretch, especially with Leon's playmaking ability tonight.
Okay, yeah. What 2 man game?
I mean, they seem to really vibe off each other.
Well, yeah, Chris was setting some good screens, and we try to involve those guys in a lot of things because they're both playing well. So some of the things that were happening, were probably a little more random than they looked, but we got to be in a playmaking mode all the time. We don't want to slow it down and call plays. So, OJ's aggression, especially after they cut it to 6 with about 2.5 minutes to go, was really key. He got to the rim twice in a row, which were, they're huge plays, and it got us back up 10, and, and we were able to survive it.
Do you know much about Fisher's injury at this point?
We don't believe it's serious. It's which knee is it?
Right.
Yeah, I believe it's believed by me, based on I think what Doc said, is a strained or sprained patellar tendon. But he'll have an MRI tomorrow to determine severity of it. But he's walking and stuff, so we don't, at this point, it doesn't look like a serious situation.
You're hoping it's a day-to-day type of deal?
Well, I hope it's day-to-day, but, you know, it's yet to be determined. Next day is, you know, sometimes it'll feel a lot worse, sometimes it won't. You know, we hope it doesn't.
This is, I can't remember the other game, but this is twice that OJ's had possession where he blew by everybody to get to the rim and pretty much either caught the defense napping or just flat out beat them. Do people still underestimate his, not necessarily athleticism, but maybe just his speed?
I don't know. On those particular plays, you know, we were looking up the floor, and when he got it, you know, he's aware of our strengths. Our strengths are getting the ball to the court and attacking quickly when we have space to do it. So there were 2 plays where he did it, you know, in the second half that were big plays for us. And you know, we just we took advantage of it. He took advantage of it. But I don't think anybody's underestimating him. He's a 20-point scorer. He's seen a lot of double team coverage. He didn't see as much tonight. But that's kind of just the way Philly plays. They play angles and so forth. So, but our thing is we need the ball to move, and we need to help each other get shots. And you know, we had a decent night with 19 assists is not bad, but 107 points is okay.
Kept turnovers down tonight. You had to be excited about that.
Well, we had them down. We had 4 at halftime.
4, yeah.
You know, and then 7 in the second half. So, you know, the total was good. The second half, you know, we'd like it to be a little better, but it's compared to what's been happening, it's great. You know, fantastic.
Right.
Can we make a pretty good case to be out there in closing time?
It's not like there's a case against him. It's just, you know, depends on the nature of the game, the personality of the game. I like the way he played tonight for sure, and he did a good job down the stretch. You know, he made some shots. He was a presence around the boards, you know, and he wants to be in there too. So, you know, listen, we need everybody. It's not a case of, you know, this guy or that guy. You know, we need everybody.
Coach, talk about Sean Marion in that first quarter, some good veteran leadership there, scoring 8 points there.
Yeah, no, he got us off to a good start when you know, we got off to a good start, and then they made a quick run, hit a 4-point play, made a run back at us, and Sean had, you know, one of his really consistent type games. I mean, 14 and 9 rebounds and 4 offensive rebounds tonight, which was really important to us. You know, we don't get a lot of offensive rebounds because of how we space and kind of the nature of how we play. But you know, we want to get more. We've told our big guys to be more aggressive doing it, and yeah, he went up to the ball and got it 4 or 5 times, which was key. And I believe if this is right, he passed 16,000 points tonight.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty significant milestone, and so, you know, very happy for him on that note. And one other thing I'd like to mention, you know, this win tonight is, you know, dedicated to the memory of Fisher Floyd. You guys all saw the halftime video, and he was a friend of the Mavericks, friend of mine, and you know, I was at the funeral today and had the opportunity to say a few words about him, and I wore this tie, and this is the first time I had never intended to wear this tie again. This is a tie I wore the night of June 12, 2011. And if you look at it, it's got gunk and champagne stuff all over it, and it's been sitting in my closet. And this is the same knot that I had that night. I just loosened, just hung it on a hanger. But in his memory today, you know, I wore the tie and then wore it in the game tonight. And this will be the last time the tie's ever worn. But again, it was an emotional thing this morning, and then you know, at halftime too, seeing that was touching.